Okay, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Team Synergy product sharing tonight. And I'm your host today. My name is Jason Kwan. Okay, so before that, I just want to share with you about a little bit on this. Why do we need to have this vitamin B complex? But usually, I think if you have some nerve problems, right? So maybe the doctor will advise you to take some vitamin B complex, okay? Or rather, if you feel tired, I think you take this vitamin B complex also can help you to increase your energy. So today's topic is vitamin B complex. So I'm very honored to be able to invite tonight's speaker, Mr. Kelvin Lee, for this tonight's product sharing, despite of his busy schedule. Okay, so if you have been following up with Mr. Kelvin Lee product sharings, in which he has shared with us the product of Hemohim, spirulina, omega-3 fish oil, triactive calcium, eye health lutein, milk teaser, ginkgo and natto, reed onion juice, and I'm sure those who have joined his sharing, all of you have been benefited. So tonight the topic is vitamin B. So I'm sure there will be another exciting and very informative episode. So without take much of the time, okay, let's welcome our sales master, Mr. Kelvin Lee, for his sharing of the energy production vitamin, vegan diet essential supplement, which is our Atomy vitamin B complex. So let's welcome our sales master, Mr. Kelvin Lee, for his sharing.
Okay, can talk. Hi, good evening, everyone. Nice to see you all again. So, everyone have your dinner? Do you all have enough energy? I'm full of energy, okay? Because I have B complex, okay? This is a secret, nothing much. So tonight, I just want to share, okay, my sharing about this B complex, okay? And how it will help us in making our this energy in the form of ATP in our body. Okay. Okay, let's start now. How many of them, in fact? How many?
20.
Okay. So it's okay. Anyway, for those people not joining yet, actually tonight I share to many groups that my friends, so hopefully they can join and okay, learn together. All right, because I need to so excited to share this to let everyone know and benefited. Okay, let me start with this. This is the vitamin B complex. Okay. Okay, next. Okay, this is our human cells. So do you all know how many cells that in our body? Anyone know? So I may need some interactions. If you all know, you can put in the chat box. All right, this is a time to like test how far you know about your own body. So put your answer in the chat group, and from here we interact. Okay. Okay, let me tell you, we have around 37 trillion cells in our body to make our body. All right. This is the photo of our cell. This is about, okay, could be 1 micro meter, small, 1 micro. So you can see here, we have DNA, all right? We have the DNA here called nucleus, nucleus, and we have our mitochondria. So these are the two things that I want to emphasize for tonight's sharing. Okay, go next. Okay, mitochondria. So anyone know what is mitochondria? This is a very special and unique organism in our cell. You see, our cell, we have two cell we have content of mitochondria. Mitochondria is a organism that in our body cell merged 3 billion years ago. Okay, mitochondria have their own DNA. So it's very, very unique. I don't know why two organisms can be inside one cell. They join together and they have two different DNA. All right. So, okay, what is mitochondria? So anyone know? If you know, please write your answer in the chat box. And then I see who and how far you know. All right. So actually, this is a very, very special organism. It's living in our cell, body cells. Okay, mitochondria, it is the power of the cells. Okay, powerhouse of the cells. Produce energy for us. We call it ATP. ATP is a form of adenosine triphosphate. It's an energy currency. What mitochondria can do for us, all right? They produce ATP for our cell to do their jobs. Our cell can need to do many jobs for our body use. First is release enzyme. Okay, we need a lot of enzyme in our body for the a lot of metabolic chemistry. Control cell cycle and cell growth. Mitochondria, the function is doing this. Heat productions, heat, it produce heat for your body. And okay, it also apoptosis means program cell death if our body doesn't need ATP. That's why we need to what to call if you active, you need ATP. Or maybe like exercise. If you don't exercise and you do not have enough mitochondria, because mitochondria feel that you do not need ATP, so they will die off, right? They were getting less. That's why we need to make yourself what to call aggressive by like exercise and all this, or use your body, your brain and all this. Okay. How many of you know we have how many mitochondria in our cell? Do you know how many? Okay, let me tell you. In our brain cell and heart cell, in our heart, because our cell, they are very busy and we need a lot of energy. Brain cell or heart cell, we have 5,000. Just imagine in that particular small cell, we have 5,000 of them. Liver cell, we have 2,000. Kidney cell, we have 2,000. These are the organ that need a lot of energy. So there's we needed a lot of mitochondria to provide energy for these kind of organs. Okay, let me show you how ATP are being produced. Okay, this is the diagram, which is okay. Let me show you. I need this. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the pointer. Okay, let me show you. Okay, just now we're talking about cell. Okay, this is a cell, and then mitochondria is here. Okay, there's so many. 5,000. Let's say we're talking about heart cell. Okay, food, we need food and oxygen to produce ATP. This is the enlarged of the cell. Okay, we call it cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is a process that produce ATP. These are the part we call it ATP. Okay, the equation now over here we call glucose is from the food plus oxygen. Then we will produce energy here by the byproduct of water and carbon dioxide. So this is the process of making ATP. How the energy come from? Okay, so we divided into a few steps. Okay, the first one is glycolysis. Okay, here glycolysis is actually the first step from the food. Okay, by after metabolize, they got glucose. This is glucose. So glucose can only can enter the cell, but glucose cannot enter mitochondria because the molecule are too big. So glucose needed to metabolize to be a smaller molecule, become pyruvate. Pyruvate, this is called pyruvate acid, and enter mitochondria, right? And go into the next step. We call it Krebs cycle. Look at here. This is a Krebs cycle. These Krebs cycle are producing energy, right? After that, it will move to step number 3 called electron transport chain. These 3 steps, glycolysis, we produce ATP by two ATP. Let's say one glucose, one molecule of glucose, we produce 2 ATP here. Krebs cycle, 2, and the last ending part, which is called electron transport chain, we produce 34 ATP. Altogether is 38, right? And then the byproduct is water, right? Look at my arrow here, my pointer, and the carbon dioxide, right? So this is an overall picture for the ATP productions. So I go to here. Yeah. Okay, this cellular respiration actually is the process of oxidizing food molecules like glucose to carbon dioxide and water. The energy that is released is trapped in the form of ATP. All right, these are the ATP. All right, adenosine triphosphate. Consuming is for the use by the cell in all the activities. All right. Okay, this one is my summarize of the whole process by breaking down in more detail. Okay, you look at this cellular respirations. Okay, food become after metabolize become carbohydrate. No. Food we have 3 types: carbohydrate, proteins, and fats. So carbohydrate will be metabolized, become glucose, right? And protein will be metabolized, become amino acid. Fat become fatty acid, and this will be coming in. It can be going to be this glucose and entering one to the Krebs cycle later on. Okay, over here, this what to call carbohydrate metabolized to glucose. We call it digestion. This is the first step, which means the food we eat and we digest in our digestive system become glucose. Okay, glucose can only enter cytoplasma, right? In the cellular side, it go into the cytoplasma. It cannot go into this mitochondria yet. You see the locacy for the ATP making is there is a few area. So glucose need to be metabolized to a smaller particle or molecule, become pyruvate. We need 10 steps. 10 steps here. So there's a lot of biochemical reaction in our body. So glucose to pyruvate is called glycolysis. Glycol means breakdown of glucose to become pyruvate. Then only become pyruvate will be going to metabolize to be smaller molecule, become acetyl-CoA, and this can only enter mitochondria. So this process will come into a second step, Krebs cycle. All right. In Krebs cycle, we have 8 steps, 8 metabolized steps. This is happening in mitochondria matrix. Matrix is inside. All right. So the first step, glycolysis, we produce 2 ATP. Second step, Krebs cycle, we produce 2 ATP again. When you come to acetyl-CoA, go into the Krebs cycle, you by this 8 step after I show you, it produces a substance called NADH and NADH2. This smaller, what we call substance, it will go into the mitochondria inner membrane, and the process called electron transport change to produce the most from here, 34 ATP. Then these are the 3 steps, right? 1 cycle to produce a 3 step. Okay, protein, just now we are talking about glucose. Protein can be break down to amino acid and acetyl-CoA and enter Krebs cycle. Okay, fat can be burned, can be turned to glucose, in the liver. Okay, everything done by the liver by a process called gluconeogenesis. All right, this is the scientific terms. I just read out. All right, and inside mitochondria, fatty acid, oxidation to acetyl-CoA. Okay, the process called beta oxidation. All right, this is a quite a scientific terms. I just read out, and hopefully, by this diagram, you have a guide. You have some ideas. Okay, now we go into the step of Krebs cycle. This Krebs cycle, we have 8 steps. Okay, what is Krebs cycle? Anyone know? Anyone know about Krebs cycle? Krebs cycle, also called TCA cycle. TCA cycle called tricarboxylic acid cycle, also called citric acid cycle. They got 3 names. Okay, who found this? Okay, it is discovered by Hans Krebs. It's a German scientist in 1937. So this scientist awarded by this Nobel Prize. So this is a thing that they discover and is happening in our cell and inside mitochondria matrix. Right? Just imagine how genius they can found this. This is a metabolic pathway that generates energy and take place in the mitochondria matrix. Is inside the mitochondria matrix. All together we have 8 steps. So this is for overall what to call overall picture for you to just know about it, because I do not have enough time to elaborate one by one. All right, so I will show you later another diagram that hopefully you can understand further. Okay, we start with how our vitamin B complex are needed in this Krebs cycle. How is it important to us? Okay, this one is we call it a TCA cycle or Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle. Okay, all the vitamin, anyone that know that how many vitamin B we have? You can see from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all together 8 vitamin B. Okay. I will start with vitamin B1. Where is this vitamin B1 needed in the Krebs cycle? B1 is called thiamine. TPP. TPP is the active form. Okay, TPP called thiamine pyrophosphate. This TPP is the active form. All right. Okay, where is it? Let me see. Okay, vitamin B1 involved in the Krebs cycle in 4 places. Okay, number 1, from the glucose. This is under glycolysis process. We needed B1 for this pentose phosphate pathway. All right, we needed 1 here. Come over here when you become pyruvate to oxaloacetate pathway, we need another 1, right? So inside here, alpha ketoglutarate metabolized, not is transformed to succinic CoA. We need B1. All right, 1 more, 1, 2, 3, and 4 here over this from alpha ketoglutarate to propanol CoA. We need 4. Okay, B1. What is the B1 for? B1 help in convert food into usable energy. Is especially in the brain cell and nervous system. Necessary for the growth, development, and function of cell. This is the B1 function. Now B2. Where is the B2? B2 we call it riboflavin and short form called FAD. Right? FAD is a name by flavin adenine dinucleotide. This is a scientific terms. Okay, you look at B2. Where is the B2 needed? You can see here, pyruvate to acetyl-CoA, we need B2. All right, here we need B2 to transform pyruvate to acetyl-CoA in order to enter the Krebs cycle. So it's important, B2. We have 5 places. Okay, 1. Okay, here also another B2. From alpha ketoglutarate to succinic CoA 1. Okay, from this pathway, another 1, B2. And FAD, just now, FAD. FAD is the B2, vitamin B2 that's using here to produce, and you call it to reduce to FADH2. Over here is actually we needed the hydrogen ion. Okay, this one will be happening in the electron transport chain. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one is where 1. Yeah, here electron transport chain. We have another. We needed B2 also. Okay. Okay, now we come to vitamin B3. We call it niacin. Niacin is called the short form of NAD. NAD is a name by nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Very long. Okay, B3. B3 is so important because we have 7 places. 7 places we needed B3. Number 1, we started. Okay, wait, where is it? Where's the pointer? Okay, here, number 1 is this side. Okay, this is the one. It's actually under this glycolysis pathway before becoming pyruvate. Okay, B31. After that, coming into the pyruvate to acetyl-CoA, 1 more, B3. B3 is actually short form, is a NAD. Just as I mentioned, NAD is actually, we needed B3 to what to call reduces to NADH. After that, we come to this one. Okay, you see the NAD, how many? 1, 2, okay, here, okay, NAD, 3, 4. Inside this what to call Krebs cycle, we have 4 we needed. 1 more is over here. Okay, this pathway we need B3. All together we have 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. There's 1 more in. electron transport chain. This also needed, altogether 7. So vitamin B3 is the most that needed and so important for our mitochondria to produce ATP. Okay, okay, what is the usage of the B3? Okay, I summarize here. It's needed to synthesize NADH and is required to supply proton for oxidative phosphorylation. This is the last part over the what to call electron transport chain here. I do not want to elaborate over here because it takes many times, a lot of times. Convert energy from the Krebs cycle to electron transport chain. So it will make what to call this NADH and NADH2 and bring into the electron transport chain to form ATP. Okay, now B5, B5 we call it pentotenic acid, and this where is it? I couldn't see the, oh, okay, I see now. Okay, B5 we have 6 places, B5, look at where, okay. Number 1 is okay, here from succinate to fumarate we need 1 B5. Here pyruvate to acetyl-CoA, another 1, 2. Okay, fatty acid to metabolize fatty acid and going into the Krebs cycle we need B5, and this pathway another 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electron transport chain and so on. So it's all 6. One more is where. Okay, B5, there's another pathway, is very important. Alpha glutarate, this pathway to make glutamate, and finally we create GABA. So we need B5. Okay, what is GABA? GABA, coenzyme, where is it? GABA. GABA, you call it gamma aminobutyric acid. It's very important. So this GABA is actually help us to reduce stress, you know. So mainly reduce stress, okay. And okay, now B5 is actually we call it coenzyme A. See, coenzyme A. B5 is required for coenzyme A. Coenzyme A, the formation. Okay, is B5 is needed. This B5 is needed for coenzyme A formation and go into this Krebs cycle. Is essential for pyruvate and alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenases complex as well as fatty acid and oxidation. So B5 is very important, right? For fatty acid, what to call this metabolize to enter this Krebs cycle. Okay. Okay, now we go to B6. Vitamin B6 we call pyridoxine, PLP. So where is this B6? We only have three parts. Okay. B6 is for the amino acid metabolized. We need B6, right? And over here, also GABA, we need B6. There's 2 here. So this pathway, we need B6 is 3 of it. Oh yeah, sorry. I mistaken. Just now the B5 is not the GABA. GABA needed B6. Look at here. Because just now quite confusing. The B5 is actually for this part. This pathway, alpha glutarate to become glutamate and GABA, we needed B6. Okay, B6 is actually the substance that we needed for reduce stress, relieve anxiety, improve sleep, right? So anyone that cannot sleep, so because of the GABA is not enough. And B6 play a role in mood regulation and cognitive functions. Okay. Okay, now go to B7, biotin. Biotin, we have two places. Okay, okay, where is it? Here, there's one B7, biotin, and this part, pyruvate to oxaloacetate. Two part only, we need B7. All right, B7 needed, okay, help with multiple metabolic process, help the body metabolize protein and process glucose, okay? B9, we call it folate, THF. What is THF? THF is called tetrahydrofolate. This is called vitamin B9. Where is the vitamin B9? We need, we have two places. Okay, this part, we needed vitamin B9 over here. This pathway we call pentose phosphate pathway. This is very important, folate, because this pathway will synthesize DNA. Look at here, DNA, RNA. We needed B9. So for you know, for pregnant women, they needed B9, very important because they want to make baby. So DNA needed B9, right? So B9 needed in normal cell growth, DNA and RNA synthesizing. Okay, very important, and help red blood cell production and prevent neural tube birth defects. So pregnant women needed folate to synthesize DNA and RNA for newborn baby. Very important for ladies. Okay, now we go for B12. Okay, B12 is another important vitamin that the combination of vitamin B12 is needed. Actually, B12 help B9 to proceed with the pentose pathway, all right? Help B9 to proceed with the pentose pathway, functioning effectively for DNA, RNA synthesizing. So B12 and B9 will work together to produce RNA, DNA, all right? And also the same, help red blood cell production and a key player in the function and development of brain and nerve cell. Very, very important, B12. I will tell you why this is important. All right. This is the overall, you can snapshot for B1 to B12 and their location in this production of ATP in the what we call glycolysis, in the Krebs, what we call Krebs cycle, or over here, electron transport chain. Actually, electron transport chain is the final part to produce ATP. But I do not have time to elaborate this one. Okay, so this is another diagram that, okay, just now we are more elaborate about sugar. This is a carbohydrate, glucose, pyruvate acid, acetyl-CoA, and come to this Krebs cycle. So protein will be metabolized to amino acid, come to, okay, they need to process called transamylation and deamylation, then only they can enter to become pyruvate acid and enter Krebs cycle. So this is a pathway, right? And another pathway we over here, but we need vitamin B2, B6, B12, biotin, pentonic acid, B5. So fats, okay, fats will be using this fatty acid and using another pathway called beta oxidation coming into acetyl-CoA and enter Krebs cycle and produce ATP inside. So these are the three forms of food that for the overall diagram that produce ATP. Okay, now I want to show you these products. Okay, Atomy vitamin B complex. Why our B complex here are so unique and so important, can help us in this ATP productions. Okay, Atomy one, we have 90 capsule, right? 90 capsule, it formed by a capsule, not tablets, right? Okay, the supplement facts, they have all, they have a vitamin B1, 2, 3, 5 is here, 6, 9, 12, 7, all complete here, all right? The daily value, our daily value is more, is 417% more compared with the daily value that inside our Atomy B complex, okay? And we have our sub-ingredient with three types. We have organic fruit blend, 50 mg, organic vegetable blend, 50 mg, organic green veggie blend, 50 mg. So this is a unique part that Atomy products. When you compare, I have another table that I will show you later. Other company, they're using different ingredients. Right. Okay, you look at the premium quality. Number one, non-GMO. What is GMO? GMO is genetically modified organism. So we do not have none. All right. So it's safe. Gluten-free. Okay. Certain people, they have problem with gluten. We do not have. No one is a problem with this. Gluten-free means those people with celiac disease cannot eat gluten food. But here, no worry, we do not have gluten. Vegan friendly means the capsule are using vegetarian plant-based ingredients to make. So organic vegetable and fruits blend is just now I show you, got 3 types, and they have all this active form. So it's very important. Active form means you do not need to digest. You just need to absorb straight away. Okay, so we already provide here. B2, B3, B6, B7, B12, and B9 are all active form. This is the overall the functioning. Just now I have explained what is the B1, what to call the function, support energy metabolism, help convert food into usable energy, necessary for the growth, development, and function of cell. So these are the function for each of them specified. So you can snapshot this for your reference. I just because the whole what to call sharing is I mainly focus on Krebs cycle. So these are the their unit function. I already mentioned just now, just briefly okay. Okay, vitamin B play a unique and important role to support and promote energy and metabolism. It's actually called energy vitamin. So they help us to produce energy and metabolize food. All right. Benefit of vitamin B complex. Okay, let me read through. Maintaining good health and well-being, support metabolism of food into cellular energy, support nervous system health, building block impacting energy level, brain function, and cell metabolism. Okay. Okay, you look at this diagram. This is a recommended RDA, recommended daily value, something like okay, Atomy one, we have more. We have 5 mg. Let's say recommended 1.2 mg. We have 5 mg means 417% more. It's very sufficient. Okay, one more thing to highlight here is the vitamin B9. The normal folic acid is very difficult to what to call because we need the final smaller molecule is called what to call this methylfolate. Our Atomy one we have methamphetamine made from methamphetamine is an active form. Is straight away can reduce to methylfolate and can be absorbed and used in for our cell. So so this is very important. So we are the active form. Okay, B12 also. This is a B12 purpose, also active form. Cyanocobalamin, we call it. Right. And then the rest are also active form B2, B6, B3, B7. All right. Okay, the special thing about our products, just now you look at this one, is all fruits and vegetable. So organic blend, fruits, vegetable blend, and green veggie blend. So look at here. These are all very, very healthy ingredients, support ingredients. GMO free, vegan is non-vegan. Vegan, sorry, this is the for vegetarian. Gluten free. Yeah, it is actually certified as halal. Okay, I want to highlight here for those people that okay, let me read through. Vitamin B12 is an essential vitamin for the cell. Vitamin B12 contributes to vital function in your body, including giving your body energy, synthesizing DNA, forming and dividing red blood cell, protecting your nervous system. Okay, so the plant-based food do not naturally contain B12, right? So people who follow a vegetarian diet or vegan diet will have a high risk in B12 deficiency. Look at here. Take notes for those people that vegetarian or vegan diet. So a lack of vitamin B12 can lead to serious health consequences such as pernicious anemia. All right, lack of blood. Atomy vitamin B complex contain 24 microgram vitamin B12, which is 1000% of our daily value. So without you eat anything, you have this Atomy vitamin B complex, you have sufficient of B12. So people with vegetarian diet, so you need to supplementing B12, right? Okay, okay, I do not want to talk this because okay, the next one. This is my summarize of my survey of comparison of a few products in the market. Okay, let me show you. Okay, item B1 to B12. This is Atomy. This is all sufficient. Is you see how many time percent is sufficient, and the formula is the very good formula, which is we have the fruit blends, vegetable blend, green veggie, right? Other company they okay, more or less they're using the same product A, B, C, D. I compare these four. And our price, okay, one thing I want to highlight here is Atomy one, we are using capsule. Look at the capsule, right? 90 capsule. The rest are all tablets. So I'm very surprised why other company using tablet. So you know the difference, pro and con over here. Tablet are the, it's actually, well, disadvantage because slower absorption, okay? Unpredictable breakdown, okay? Because some tablet don't dissolve evenly. So Atomy using capsule is easy digest, need like absorb. So it's better absorption, high bioavailability, more effective. This is the purpose that Atomy using capsule. And then you look at the price. So by averagely, okay, one capsule is 1 ringgit 08 cents. Other, okay, even they have, we are in between. One is, a product is 70 cents, B product is 120, right? C product is 60 cents. Product D is 140. We are in between because this one we cannot compare because the ingredients that is to make the difference. You look at them, they're different now. We are using the fruit brands and all this. Other company, surprisingly, they're using others. They're using choline, inositol. These two substance is actually helping for nerve cell. So we are actually the B12 is helping. We have sufficient here, 1,000. Just imagine. Other also have okay. A product got 10 only. B product got 50 is too much. All right. C product got 25. This is called nanogram. Is so little. This is not enough at all. All right. This is also, I don't know why it's 500 micrograms so much. So when you compare the formula, I look at it, the Atomy is sufficient because you look at the percentage are all so sufficient. And we have additional of these 3 ingredients. And we are using capsule, easy to absorb. So this is my overall what I call sharing. I hope it will give you a picture, a clear picture that how important is the vitamin B complex to us, especially for these vegetarian diet people or vegan diet people. Very important. You need supplementing B complex, right? So Atomy, we have the B complex B12 with 1,000% sufficiency. So it's very safe and very important. For me, I sure take every day one. So this is all my sharing tonight. I don't know how much time I have taken. Let me check. Okay, it's already 44. So normally I'm very worried about sharing because I do not want to talk too long because of the times. I try to rush out, but actually there's so many information I need to share. So hopefully these 26 diagrams can help you to understand deeply where our energy come from. So B complex is very important. Last time I do not understand also, but after my my study, I found out this is so important. And I'm so proud of our Atomy product, which is formula are so powerful. This formula, and that's my sharing. I hope you people have some information and you know, can have a better better understanding about your what to call your body energy, where they come from, how they make it. So B complex is very important. And additional thing is B complex is actually water soluble. So it's like vitamin C. No worry, you can take and it won't it is safe. If any of this got extra, it will urine out. All right, it won't contain in your body. All right. So thank you for everyone. Hopefully, you have some clearer picture about how your energy come from, and what you should do. You should have sufficient vitamin B complex, and to me, Atomy vitamin B complex is sufficient for a day a capsule. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kelvin Lee, for his very informative sharing. So now it's question time. Do we have any questions for Mr. Kelvin? We have one question. When to take vitamin B?
Okay, since we need energy, so what is the best time? Okay, morning breakfast is the best time. Okay, if you take because vitamin B complex is actually water soluble, so they do not need oil like you need like digestion, you need like this bile or lipids to digest. So, and it is important for our daily use of energy. The best is morning. You take at the morning, I take it, morning together with my breakfast. That's the best time. You take that time, you can use for the whole day.
Okay. So, any more questions? Actually, if you're interested to for this product vitamin B complex, you can always ask your upline to purchase. It only costs us 97 ringgit for 90 capsule. Okay. Okay, another question is, can consume together with other supplements?
Yeah, no problem. You can take together. You see, like for those supplement that's oil based, like oil like omega-3, like ihaluzantin, spirulina, these are all oil based. So you need the digestion, you need the bile, all right, from our gallbladder. You need from the lipids from our pancreas. But vitamin C vitamin B complex and vitamin C are water soluble, water based. You can take separately, or you can join with any other things together. There's no problem at all. You can take it empty stomach, right? You do not need to oil, what to call this oil-based enzyme, all right? We call it enzyme to digest it, to metabolize it. All right, you can mix, you can separately, you can just consume anytime. So the best is the morning. But let me advise you, don't take at the night time. You take at the night time, your cell gaining a lot of energy, you cannot sleep. Okay, unless you want to go for World Cup, then I help you. Okay. Any more questions? How many of them now?
Okay, is there any more questions? If there is no questions, or maybe you can write on the chat board, or maybe you can also ask your upline or leader later on, so we can answer it in the group. Okay, so should you have any questions? So if there is no questions, then we will wrap it up for today's sharings. And I would like to thank you, Mr. Kelvin, for his sharing today. And I would like to thank you everyone for the attendance. And we see you again in the next Team Synergy product sharings. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.